Hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you about the my data analysis that I have done in my way in this particular data set. So this data set, as you can see, is of a a superstore sales portal. So I have got this database from kaggle.com. So Kaggle, yes, we everybody know it's a great platform to that provides different data sets for us to analyze and take out some important crucial information or trend out of the data set, which could further help in further analysis for the company. And who knows, anybody can take out some very crucial information out of that, which no one else has took out yet. So yes, so this is the data set. So here I've first I looked at the data set. It was in CSV format and comma separated values. I converted it into the Excel format and did a bit of editing, formatting here, just to make it looks a bit neater, cleaner, and readable. So here what I've done is I've done some feature engineering and added some columns to this data set. So here you can see there was no unique identifier. These order IDs and all, they were all repeating because yes, a person can order same person can order many times. So a customer ID and order ID cannot be the unique identifier here. But every data set must have a unique identifiers for it'll help in counting the records in the pivot table. It is easier. So here I've created a row ID column for a for an identifier here. So yes, moving further, I have created days as another column. I've done a feature engineering where the order date and ship date, the difference between those two dates in terms of days here. So we can always compare it with the ship mode, that which ship mode is feasible, and how many days it takes normally. After this, I checked that there is customer ID, the customer name given, the segment or consumer, corporate, and home office. There are three segments, so there are three types of people or customers for these to buy the that uses the superstore for buying their stuff. So country has the only country, that's United States. So I haven't given much heed to this column because all the values are same, and this data is basically it is regarding United States. So the sales and profit that has been done by these superstore by this superstore in United States itself. So this city is important for me, that I can segregate data in terms of city, state, postal code. So I created another column called address here, where it combined city, state, and postal code. So yes, I combined all that so that if we want to just flash the address on the dashboard, it's easier to give the whole address about that particular customer. So but I haven't deleted these columns because I'll need these for analysis separately. And again, after this, region is also crucial. It's important. There are four regions: central, east, north, south, and west. So these four regions are there. You see that there is one region missing, so there is no information about north here. So the four regions are there. So it's important that the sales and profit are we are getting it uh, we are getting a lot of sales and profit from which region. Also, that is also an important analysis that we will be performing further. And then I have done there are different this is the product ID. So these two abbreviations are very important. The categories, furniture, the full form of FUR is furniture, full form of off is office. Over here the full form of BO is bookcases, the full form of CH is chair. So I've just segregated everything into a single category, separate category, that category code, subcategory, category. So I've created all this using the formulas and to extract this particular string out of this product ID. And I've created main category column where it says it talks about the category and the subcategory of the product. Okay, so it's easier for us to understand that in which situations the company has gotten profit and higher sales or lower sales for that matter. So it's easier for the analysis and easier to understand. So here the product name are given. There are a bit of blank fields, but we cannot add in some random information here and treat the blank fields here. So I've just let it be, because product names is not very important for the analysis. These figures are sales, discount, profit. These are very important in respect with these categories and subcategories. These are also super important here. The other important thing is the region, because we might need to check the analysis according to the region and according to the state or the city. City is much better. We can do a minute analysis on that. And after that, another thing is the days is also important. Maybe we need to check that the ship mode and the days, and how are the customers responding in this America, in this USA, in different regions for the goods to be delivered. So first what I've created is the count of order. So first I've just created the count of different sections. So here the ship mode, the count of order in reference to the ship mode. So the maximum ship mode used by people here are standard class here as shown. Then days, I have considered days in those ship mode. So the maximum number of days, that is 5, is being taken in standard mode. So people are okay with the amount of days required for their parcel or their goods to get delivered. So here, so maximum people are opting for this here. So opting for standard class, which takes 5 days on an average. So next thing that I've said, I've also taken out the sum of profit in with reference to the classes, different classes of the ship mode. So here again, standard class is having a lot of profit here. Again, then I've taken another analysis about segment. There, as you remember, we have talked about the segment. There are 3 segments: consumer, corporate, and home office. The customer base is belonging to these 3 segments. So the maximum order count is coming from consumer base, and the sum of profit, of course, is again from this consumer base. So then next I've taken is the top 15 states in USA where the count order is coming from. So the California is at the top. Again, we've checked the regions. So West is the winner here. West region, it is getting a lot of count of orders. I've also checked the customer who is ordering a lot of times. So there is a particular customer who is ordering 37 times, like on an average, and over here. Where we can see that a lot of customer, he belongs to the consumer. As we can see, the consumer was the winner in the segment here. Then rest of the things also, you can see that these are the all of these customers are really important because they're ordering a lot of stuff from this superstore. So we need to concentrate on these customers as well. So here they all are maximum from the consumer segment here. As I've marked. You can also see this in this visualizations that I've done here in the pie chart, that 5 days is, and the standard class is the most being used as the ship mode. The segment is most being the segment is consumer segment that has most ordered the goods. Then the region is the west, yes, the west region, and the west region is the most that has been ordering, that is the orders coming from. So I've given a little bit of small note here to which makes this whole page or thing, the whole visualization, pretty much readable in short. So next thing I've done is the same thing about sales and profit. So in standard class, the sum of sales and sum of profit is higher. In region, I'm sorry, I've selected this slicer, so it is not showing the complete information here. I'll just deselect this. Yeah, now you can see it clearly that standard class is the highest in sum of sale and sum of profit. In terms of region, west is in higher in sales and profit. Consumer base is higher in sales and profit, and technology in terms of categories higher in sales and in profit. Furniture are also nearby. Furniture and office supplies is these three are the main categories where the goods belong to. But here we can see a different trend that furniture who is having high sales is having very low profit, and while office supplies is having very low sales but very high profit. So these are inversely related here. So we can see a bit of trend here. So I'm more interested in this in further analysis for this. So I've created a small note suggesting the same things that I have already discussed in this video. So I have made another pivot table which suggests profit that by subcategory. These are the subcategories, overall categories, where I've marked in green the top five subcategories getting profit, and the bottom five categories getting loss, are which are in the loss. Okay, or you won't say loss, but very less profit, or maybe minus, even less than even the original amount. So it will make easier for the superstore to check. Okay, so for example, chair is having a good profit here, but at the same time, um, what you can say, these things over here, they're having loss, so I could maybe maybe combine some two things and give some particular discounts, so that I can get more profit or increase my sales even more. So that ways I can decide my strategy. The company can basically decide the strategies and offer combos. Like, see, for example, we can see tables, bookcases, and envelopes, fasteners. um, Here they are at the very low, they are basically they are not making very good profit here. But if we could see, like, suppose, in for example, in west region, sorry, these slices I've created in terms of dashboard, not for this. So here you can basically see all the information. You don't need a slicer here. So yeah, like, suppose tables go with chairs, or maybe you can say that suppose bookcases and say accessories, they can go together. You can apply bookcases, or maybe copiers. You can give a good combo for them and apply some discounts, so that even the sales of these things and the profit for these things also come up. So the company can do all that uh, in terms of the subcategories that we've stated here. We've given the top five and the bottom five sales and sum, the sum of sales and sum of, this is about profit, sorry, it's not about sales. So it's the sum of profit that the company's been earning on these things. Okay, so to increase profit, they can work on these lower categories a bit more by giving some offer combos, and then um, which could further contribute to raise the profit. The same thing I've done, the subcategories I've done. Let me just deselect these, take out the filter. Yeah, now you can see the whole thing here. So here, this is the sum of sales in terms of these subcategories here. So here you can see that these are the top five and these are the bottom five, in terms of sum of sales, with respect to these categories, subcategories, you can say. Like, so same thing the company can do to raise the sales is that it can give some offer or discounts on these lower ones, or give this match, or make some match up with the lower and the upper category products, to seal them together, to get these products up in the list and increase the sales for these products as well. So I've given a note here that that we can see supplies, bookcases, envelopes, fasteners is the bottommost category in all the regions and in almost all segments as well. So what we can do is we can suggest the company that it can give the combination of products for good sales by offering combos. Like, for example, supplies go with copier or accessories, and we can see copiers or accessories are selling with more supplies. more than they are selling more than supplies, so we can offer a combo with additional discounts. So the supplies, if bought together with this supplies, if bought together with accessories, then they'll get a good discount. So this the sales of the supplies also will come up slowly. So here, the like for example, the paper can go with bookcases or fasteners, or fasteners can go with accessories. These are some combinations that I had suggested, but company can decide better by itself, because it's been selling things from long time, so it knows its customer base and the most things ordered by the customers and what customers like, you know. So that ways they can give some offer combos with a little bit of strategy here and there to increase the sales. Again, I've done something about I've given a bit of information about discount versus profit here. So here what I've done is I've created a pivot table again with the subcategories. In terms with the subcategories, I've given that the sum of discount and sum of profit. I've discussed about both. So these are top five subcategories that are marked in this dark green, that are getting a good sum of discount provided by the company, and the sum of profit given by those products after the sales of those products are marked in this light green, the top five ones. So here the total sum you can see. So there are some products who are they have not even given discount, but yet it is giving good profit. So what they can do is they can reduce a bit of profit from here and apply on the other products that are not giving good amount of profit here, and distribute the discount. So our main motto is to reduce the discount, and to increase the profit here. So this is basically what I've given. Like, as we can see, there is a huge discount in binders, phones, furnishings, chairs, papers in most of the regions. But in terms of profit, already binders, phones, and paper show profit. So why not take out a bit of discount from there and put out the discount in the other subcategories, where after discount it can contribute in increasing the sales, and so in increasing the profit. So that ways the company can work. Over here I've given the discounts offered on subcategories. Over here, this is basically the sum of discount. I've taken this in terms of creating the dashboard. This is some information I had to display the chart on the dashboard, which is very helpful for the company or the superstore to understand that yes, they are giving a lot of discount in this binders, or they're giving discount in this phones, and very less discounts in envelopes and fasteners. Maybe they can increase the discount here and reduce the discount here, to which can further contribute an increase of sales and profit here. So that's what I needed to suggest to the company. I've provided a small what if analysis, that's goal seek, where you remember we have seen a small trend here, a difference in the sum of sales and sum of profit. Like, the sum of sales is more in furniture, while the sum of profit is less in furniture, and vice versa in office supplies. So I thought of performing a what if analysis in terms of in with the respect of those two categories, furniture and technology. So sum of discount and profit, you can see this difference here. So in terms of discount and profit, I have seen, see, in furniture a lot of discount is given compared to the other one, but yet the profit is super less. And in terms of technology, the discount is less, but the profit, you can see, is massive compared to this. So what to do, that where we can get discount in, or profit, sorry, we can reduce the discounts also, and we can increase the profit in both the areas. So what I've done is I've taken the weighted average of furniture and technology in terms of percentage. So what I've observed is I've also took out the average discount and average profit, and worked with that. And I had created a data table here to show that this particular sweet spot, to find the sweet spot where 50% of discount we can give in furniture, while the 50% of the remaining discount we can give in technology. If we do that, we have to give a discount of 306, that is 306, which is of course less than this, a bit of more than this, okay, somewhere between these two. But with that amount of discount, we are getting a good profit, that's 81,953. So if we combine this 81,953 twice, it goes to like 1,60,000 something, 1,60,000 something. So here the total of this two profit is also not going till there, right? So this table can definitely help to increase the profit in all the categories, as well as to even increase the sales and profit. Profit is very important for the company. because it adds to the company's capital. So yes, so to increase the profit and to reduce the discount at the same time, you can reduce the discount but also increase the profit. So these two things are very important for the company. I've created small notes suggesting and giving a small suggestion from my end. So that's what I've talked about. That you can see this data table and decide for yourself. The company can decide by itself that how much percent of discount to be given to which categories to get particular profit. Okay. And the next thing is most ordered subcategory that I've done is about the customers who had order customer who love to order things more and more. So these are the categories, subcategories, that you can see that binders is being ordered more, then papers, then furnishings, phone storage. So it's to increase the sales of copiers. Again, they can give some discounts and give some attractive combo offers to increase their sales. So which can contribute an increase of profit further. So after this, I have created a dashboard for this superstore sales. So this dashboard, basically I've designed it in this way, where it includes sales and profit in terms of these regions. See, so if I click central, in the central region the sales and profit is this much. The east region, the sales and profit, you can see, okay, the south and west, right? So all those things. Over here, when I click on a particular order ID, I can get all the information about that order: the order date, ship dates, customer ID, customer name, shipping mode, customer, the segment, the address where the customer lives, the region, product ID, categories, the sales on that particular order, the profit, right? So on that order ID, right? So whatever, you click any order ID and you'll get the complete information about that particular order. The rest, this graph, it tells us about this pivot chart, tells us about the sales by subcategories. This is the overall information. So if I click on, suppose, say art, in art my sales is this much, so it will and also according to the region. So this will give a clear, a vivid picture to the superstore, that where to increase the sales and how. Again, in the same thing I've done with the profit by subcategories. Like for example, if we click envelopes in different regions, how much is the profit given by envelopes, right? In labels, in binders, in chairs, in accessories, and all that. Okay. So it includes for all the subcategories, and this one also, the sales includes for all the subcategories as well as the profit, so the company can see it according to its need. So here I've taken the region according to sales and profit. So here uh, this thing will also change along with the sales and profit. So this graph and sales and profit, this amount and this graph, you can see all together for that particular south and west. Okay. Second thing I've done with segment, like in this consumer segment, how much is the sales and profit. So here you can see the colors, so you can make out that is green is for sum of sales, sum of profit, for corporate, for home office. Okay. Now this is for category wise: furniture, office supplies, and technology. Category wise, how much is the sum of profit and sum of sales. I've given everything over here, so you can get a clear picture. The company can get a clear picture, rather, the superstore, that where it needs to work on, in which segment, in which categories, and which subcategories to increase the sales and the profit. This is the static chart about the most ordered subcategories. So your company can get a clear picture that, oh, binders is the most that the customers buy, then paper, then furnishings, we need to work on these lower ones, so we can apply some good offer or some discounts to increase the sales and profit here. The discounts offered are, the company is giving the maximum discount in binders, followed by you can say art or bookcases and phones and storage. So here, right? So we can get a clear picture about the discounts. So company can do a little bit of up and down over here to increase, up and down in the discounts here to increase the sales and profit at the end. So yes, I think this was all the crucial information needed by the company, and it has all been covered, and it was pretty, I tried to make it as much as dynamic as I could, so that the company can get the information about almost everything regarding the superstore sales and profits. Thank you so much.